U.S. President Joe Biden signed legislation Thursday meant to lower the cost of shipping goods across oceans, a move the White House says will help ease logistical costs for retailers, which have remained high since the start of the COVID pandemic, and help fuel record inflation. The Ocean Shipping Reform Act passed unanimously by the Senate via voice vote back in March after winning bipartisan House support. It empowers the Federal Maritime Commission to investigate late fees charged by carriers while prohibiting ocean carriers and marine terminals from refusing to fill available cargo space. The president also has stressed that a concentration of corporate shipping power in the hands of a few large companies has fed higher shipping costs in ways that hurt businesses and exacerbate problems with inflation. The Federal Reserve this week raised its key interest rate by 3/4 of a point, the largest bump since 1994 after data released last week showed U.S. inflation rose in May to a four-decade high of 8.6%.
My number one priority. Inflation, there's no solace as inflation is higher around the rest of the world and gas prices are higher everywhere else in the world. Doesn't matter. It's much too high here, and this bill is going to help bring down.
In the United States, the January 6th committee of the United States on Thursday heard from a highly respected conservative scholar, retired federal judge Michael Luttig, about the continued danger presented by former President Donald Trump and his allies to the U.S.'s democracy. Luttig says had Vice President Mike Pence obeyed Trump's orders, he would have plunged America into a revolution within a constitutional crisis. With live testimony, including from Pence's counsel and other evidence from its year-long investigation, the panel is dissecting as unlawful and unconstitutional the plan to reverse Joe Biden's election victory. The pressure Trump put on Pence, including at the January 6, 2021 rally, directly led to the insurrection at the Capitol. In his third hearing, the House panel investigating the Capitol insurrection detailed former President Trump's pressure campaign to get his VP, Mike Pence, to delay or reject the certification of Biden's election victory. Pence, presiding over the certification in the vice president's traditional ceremonial role, did not give in. He declared Biden the next president early the next morning after the congressional session resumed and the rioters were cleared. The panel's year-long investigation is showcasing Trump's final weeks in office as the defeated president clung to the big lie of a rigged election, even as those around him were telling him he simply lost the election.
So we get to the bottom of it, and the American people know whether we have control of the direction of our government or not.